Right on. Looks like we're recording. Cool. Recording with my phone specifically. Hence why the camera's moving. In case you couldn't tell that. But I'm sure you could. Yes. It is, it's been a hot minute, hasn't it? Excuse me just a minute. We're gonna grab some food here quick. Well, y número dos. What the hey-ha is this? Ow! There's a big clump of ice on the food. Yeet! Hello. All right. Back at it here. We're setting up the food right now for the fish season. So, getting the food all set up here this afternoon. It's been hot down here, so I don't feed them quite as much here this time around. Good piece there. Finley's getting excited. Alright, here we go. Would you fall out of there? Dang it. There we go. Saved it. Alright. Silver Creek, what's up to you as well? Hope it's been a pleasant Monday for you. We're just getting ready to feed some of the fish here. Since I know, about a hot minute really since I've done anything, really. Now, y'all don't want to see me, so let's just turn around the camera. Here we go. Fish room. And one TV. Do. The queen herself, Miss Finley. Of course, the young King Mac here, anxiously awaiting his little krill package here. There you go, buddy. Got a big chunk up there, buddy. Go get it. Hey, you got a chunk. You got a chunk, buddy. Right up there. Here, up there. Look. Right there. See it? Up. There we go. He's getting it, and boom. You're letting it get away, Mac. And I'm not too worried about it, though. He'll get it. Look how much bigger he's gotten, too. I would say he's probably about 6.5, 7 inches at this point. He is getting really big. Coro, what's up? Mac just getting his krill here, although he's eating it in a very interesting fashion. Probably because he's not used to being filmed, I guess. There you go, but he's slowly picking it off. He'll get it. Also a few minnows in there that'll get the leftovers, or help pick the leftovers that he doesn't get. There you go. You got a piece floating right to you, buddy. Right there. Go get it. Yep. Boom. Finley over here wondering when she's going to get hers, so we won't keep the queen waiting too much longer. Hey, Finley! Here's the queen. Oh yeah, give me that good stuff, she says. I think at some point I need to get Finley here upgrade soon. I'm gonna actually have a video talking about what my plan is to upgrade Finley here in the near future. Oh no, you're gonna let some of it go behind the sponge filter there. Finley, go get it. Uh-oh, might be too late. I'll have to lift up the sponge filter for her to get it later. I don't want to spook her. Oh, let's see. Jumbo bloodworms right here. Mosey over to our 75. 75 with the green spotted puffers. I have a lovely bunch of green spotted puffers. Steely dee, here they all are swimming in a row. Big ones, small ones. There you go, guys. They waste no time taking that down, do they? That is fun to watch. They've gotten bigger too, look at them. All of them are at least 3.5 inches at this point. Of course, they can get considerably bigger than that. They're supposed to be able to reach somewhere between 4 to 6 inches. Of course, they reach that slowly, though. Alright. Let's feed the Murder Bean Mansion here, shall we? I will tell you now, yes, just a little bit of algae on the sides here that I need to scrub off here. I might have got a little too strong of a light here. There they all are, swimming down below. Or better yet, here you go. Pea Puffer Army! Alright guys, here you go. I don't quite give them the whole cube anymore. Hopefully that's going to help us fight off the algae that we got in here, but there you go, guys. Got a little bit left in my hand there. All right. I think the goldfish are saying, dude, it's hot. All right. Red Eye Puffer. Here we go. Fly me to the moon whistling. That might have been a little off key, but something like that, I guess, right? Since we're right here. Here you go, guys. Set that down for just a minute. Oop, hopefully it doesn't fall in the water because, well, electronics and water are not a good mixture. That comet just chilling there in the back. Oh, there he goes. He sees what's going on. Thinking about it. Come on, buddy. There's some for you, too. Fortunately, we have a couple of albino bristlenose plecos in there that also help clean up that mess. Oh, there we go. Now the comet's in on the action. Now those will be cleaned up in no time. Especially when those two big uns over there get down there. Alright. Angelfish and Tetra Tank. I have none of my flakes over there. That's bothersome. Let's see. Where did I put all of my flake foods? Oh, here we go. That'll work. You know what, while we're over here, let's kill that light for one. There we go, the always awesome looking 240. Or at least I think it's always awesome looking. Rainbows, silver dollars, gouramis of different sorts, roseline sharks. Black ghost knife barely peeking his head out right there. Dojo loach. One of the albino bristlenose plecos in there too. Alright. Got a couple of tanks here too that are also just sitting vacantly that I need to ditch here as well. I'm kind of getting rid of some of my smaller tanks here. Fish Fam Link, how's it going? Good to see you. Alright, here you go, guys. That won't last them long. I better get another pinch for them. There we go. They just go crazy. That should stir out our clown loaches who like to hide in that little root over there. Oh, I love all the color that's in here. Whoopsies. There we go. Don't want to drop that just yet. We do have a couple more tanks that'll take that flake. Exodon Tetras included. Here you go, guys. Exodon Frenzy! They just go at it. That's why I just love watching them eat flakes, bloodworms, pellets. They go nuts, man. Looks like Mac has found all the krill that was swimming around because I don't see any more going around. Looks like he's about to come forward, begging for seconds, possibly. See one of our little minnows back there as well. Oop, Maboo Puffer Photobomb. Hard to hold the camera still here too with the phone. I don't have any of my gimbals on me right now, unfortunately. I need to find where I put those. It's been a hot minute since I guess I've been to a convention though, so I haven't really needed them, I guess, as of late. All the angelfish. Anxiously awaiting. Barbara, how's it going? Loaches getting on the action. Our petricola cats ought to come out here soon. Then again, they never are that social a fish. Speaking of angels, over here to our 29. It's all the tetras and the angels trying to grow out. Don't want to give them too much there. D-Man, how's it going, Zach? Good to see you, man. Yeah, it's, I am that I am. I love that. Yeah, redline puffers, they tend to be a little bit, smaller than fajakas. They can still get about a foot, sometimes just a couple inches over. Most of them usually say that, I think I've heard the biggest one in captivity, which still to this day hasn't been too many. Redline peppers traditionally get up to about, some say around 15 inches. There's been a couple that could reach up to that point there. I'd say Hercules right now down in his 75. There's a beautiful boy right there. Still not fully sure what to think of the camera, though. Pepland, how's it going, Brian? Ah, nice to see that you brought Roxanne with you as well. Good to see you, too, as well, Foxy's Fishies. Fish Tank Frank and Rye Guy also joining us here. Good to see all of y'all. Been a hot minute since I've especially done a live stream here. It's been very hectic lately. I'll talk a little bit as to my absence here shortly. You know what? Let's try to get a little closer on Hercules. Well, he's like, I'm not going to get too close. You ain't got food for me, buddy. Fair point, Hercules. Fair point. I brought my own self, says Roxanne. Ain't no Brian bring me to this stream. I brought my own self, thank you. There he is. I'm getting a little bit of algae smudges on this tube. That's the problem with the summer. I get algae on my tanks so dang fast. It's kind of annoying, honestly. It's also a little annoying when Hercules just wants to hide behind his plant. Come on, buddy. Everybody wants to see you again. Those of you that haven't already, though, we already went ahead and released a video talking a little bit about Hercules. Actually, just yesterday afternoon. I believe, Brian, yeah, I remember now. I made you a moderator. I can't remember if we had any other moderators here, but if someone could, go ahead. Ooh, there's a spotted pattern. Isn't he a beauty? He is so pretty. He's so pretty. We also got a video up on him this time, just yesterday afternoon, actually, or, well, afternoon, evening, whatever the heck you want to call it. I guess it depends on kind of where you live. But if you haven't checked that out, make sure you do. Kind of got some good looks at him here and such, although he's starting to warm up to us just a wee bit here now, isn't he? How you doing, Hercules? He's like, I'd be way better if you'd shut up and give me food, dude. Isn't that why you came down here? That I did, buddy. That I did. Oh, Peplin, yes. If possible, yeah, just the link to the latest video. That would be like the Meet Hercules one. If you could, por favor, please. All right. Ooh, this krill got a little too frozen. Well, you know what? That little pile will go ahead and give to the ghost knives later. In the meantime, we'll get these bits and pieces to Hercules, because he loves this stuff. Oh, look at that. Now he's swimming up top. Hey, thank you, Brian. Appreciate it, man. All right, Hercules. Oh, happy day. Look what I found. Magic phone stand. This will help us feed Hercules a little bit better. Might even help me not have such a shaky picture as well. Ooh, it's been a hot minute since I've used one, though. How's this work? Please stand by. As one idiot blonde guy tries to figure out one simple phone stand. All right, there we go. Whew, that's so much better. All right, Hercules. Krill. The tongs. Oh yeah, here you go, buddy. He's like, you gonna let go? All right, there you go. Oh, you missed. Go get it. There you go. Another piece behind you, right there. Oh, there you go. Oh, no, wait, down there too. He is so pretty, isn't he, guys? So pretty. Yep. You see another piece right here, huh? Right here. Got a little bit of leftover krill. We'll go ahead and throw in the max tank and let him chase it down. He must have heard me. He likes that idea. There you go, buddy. Woo! Way zoomed in. Oh, where'd you go, Hercules? Or, there you are. I almost said Hercules, too. There you go. He sees the leftover pieces. He'll knock those out here soon. He is growing so quick, guys. I say he's easily 7 inches now. Couple inches behind Hercules, though. So that's why I think Hercules is about 9.5 right now. Because Mac he's still just a pinch over 7, give or take. Rye Guy, the murder beans, yeah. We actually fed them a little bit earlier. I will say now their glass is looking a little smudged because I think I may give them a little too strong of a light, but they're doing good. No casualties yet. We're a little too zoomed in. Let's zoom this out a bit. There we go. That helps. Yeah, as you can see, the glass is a little smudged. Gotta wipe some of that off here. It's on my to-do list tonight. But yep, they're all doing good here. Enjoying some bloodworms and brine shrimp. Trying to see if I can eventually get them to accept some mysis shrimp as well, but so far that's at best maybe a 50-50. Not too many of them seem to take that too well. Some of them take it with no hesitation. Others just bite it and be like, nah. Right guy, yeah, I got it about as low as she'll go. Whoop, that's brighter. So yeah, that there's as low as it'll go without turning it off. Of course, it can go way brighter. But yeah, I've been trying to turn the light way down, hoping that will help take down the algae. But I also want to make sure my crypts get plenty. But yeah, I suppose I need to turn down the lights a little bit more. Demon. We have, I believe the receipt said we got about 30. It doesn't look anywhere near that many, though, once you see how big this tank is, though. Yeah, good lord. It's almost embarrassing to show that thing, because, yeah, it's just, ugh. I gotta wipe that thing down. And yeah, so far, no casualties. Okay, come on. There we go. We'll just put that up here temporarily. Give me just a second as I give the bloodworms to our Amazons here. There we go. Got some hair algae growing on the wood here, as you see. But honestly, I don't mind. I think the hair algae actually kind of adds a little something to the wood. So honestly, I haven't thought about doing anything to really do anything about it. Whoopsie. Getting a nasty little light glare. There we go. That's better. It's sometimes hard to get a good view on these tanks when you got, one tank with light on over here, and lights basically parallel across the room with it that give a little bit of a glare on the glass. It also doesn't help that my glass probably isn't 100% clean either, though. All right. Whoa! Camera's swinging about. Let's stop that from happening. There we go. Figure eights. There you guys go. Whoop. There we go. There we go. One of them's getting them. Other one over there thinking about it. Yeah, he'll get him. Let's see, am I forgetting anybody? I think we got everybody. Oh, the Oscar, the Bumblebee Oscar. We got some bloodworms yet in my hand. Where you at, little dude? There you are. There you go. Bloodworm feast for the little Oscar. I still got a little bit left over here, so let's have some fun. Go get it, guys. Go get it. Few more. Oh, no, not anymore. Never mind. Say, oh, they forgot a few. Like, oh, nope, never mind. They got it. Never mind. I think we got everybody. Oh, minus the knives. We have not fed the ghosties. One ghostie. And on the 125, those ghosties. All right. Yeah, that should be a good amount right there. See if I can set this up here on my little table so that y'all can see. That's a little zoomed in, or zoomed out rather. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Yeesh, that was a rough sound. That didn't work. Phone off the stand. Phone overboard! Come on, get on there. Alright, well, you know what? I only need one hand to feed the ghosty here, so... There you see his head poking out. Watch this. Don't any of you buttheads flash my phone. There you go, saw him take it. That's the cool thing with these ghost knives. They can actually be pretty gentle and they can actually take the food right from your hand. If the angels don't take it first. Like this gold one's trying to do. Get out of here. Hey, get out of here. Go. Shoot, 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 shoot. Oh yeah, shoot. Alright, well, that marble got that piece. Come on, shoot. Right guy. Whoops. Put some autos with the murder beans. Now they will clean up, but introduce, else Shoal won't accept any other fish in that tank after about a month. Alright. Like auto sinkless, you presume, or something like that, I presume is what you're talking about. Final piece here for the ghosty. Get out of here, guys. Shoot. There you go. Isn't that cool? I love feeding that little guy. My worry always is with putting fish with the pea puffers is, oh, I have tried that before because I had some smaller loaches in with them before. I'll just leave it at that. And let's just say it didn't go all too well. The pea puffers did not take well to his company. All right, let's see if I can set up a little something here. There's the ghosty right there, eagerly awaiting his dinner. Whoops. There's not. Oh yeah, I know there's definitely exceptions across the board here. Don't get me wrong, but yeah. I'll have to look into that though. I know that autos are pretty common around here usually. All right, where's that stand of mine? I apologize. This is not a traditional Monday musing stream. It's been what, 4 weeks since I've done a traditional one. It's well, I'll explain kind of what's been going on here as of late here. And maybe like a little announcement video or something. But long story short, it's I'm okay. It's just a matter of a lot going on. Come on, you can get up there. You've done it before. There we go. Oh dear. There we go. For some reason Bixby wanted to come up. It's like, no, go away, Bixby. We don't want you. There we go. Scoot that up. All right. Of course, here at the battle is also keeping the curl away from the rainbows beach. All right, there you guys go. There's your share. Alright, got one more piece for you, bud. Hey, he got all 5. Right on. And now my arm and hand is all wet. You and I both, right, guy? I never get tired of this tank. Still one of my favorites. Hard to believe, though. It's getting close to... I have to look back on my channel, but I know I've had it for about 1.5 years now, at least at this point. It's kind of crazy it's even been that long. But yeah, I'll have to take up... I'll look in a little bit to some autos, and yeah, we'll let them... we'll see how it goes in there with the pea puffers, and I guess if all else, I'll just add some little more... some more rocks in there so there's more crevices and such that they can use and such. Not that, of course, the pea puffers can't get in there too, but, you know. Alright. Roger, which one are you in? You're in your rock. Okay. Oh, hey now. It's right there. Go get it. I'm not getting it when it's that close to your rock. I'll get it when it goes right there. Well, not there. Come here. There we go. Oh, nope, never mind. He'll chase it when I get out of the way. Flower horn, I don't think we gave you anything yet. I think you're actually the last one. Some flakes right here. All right. There we go. All right. Craft my hand a little bit so that hopefully the flakes don't stick to my hand. Oh yeah, look at this flower horn. He's ready. There you go, buddy. Starting to get a little bit more aggressive too, how he eats. Putting this tripod on the way I did was a mistake. I can barely read the chat this way. On this top 40 right now, we have a red dragon flower horn. There's the beautiful fish himself right there. And another tank I need to scrub down. This 40 in general, though, has been difficult to keep up with all the algae and such. Unfortunately, with the flower horn, I don't think Ottos nor Plecos are going to do well in there, sadly. Because he is quite the aggressor. Alright. Let's sit back and let's chat a little bit, shall we? I need to tell y'all what's been all going on and such. Right, guy, order from Dan's Fish. Right on. Dan's got some good stuff. It's been a hot minute since I've seen one of his streams, too. I need to change that here soon. All right. I'm gonna turn this baby around here real quick, and then let's talk a little bit about where the heck I've been, huh? If I can get this tripod. Now I remember why I don't use this tripod much. Crying out loud. It's like an earthquake's going on with the camera. Rah! There we go. Wow, that took forever to set up. Oh no, it's not an actual earthquake, Zach. Just a joke. But, right, guy, I won't believe what you got. Well, what'd you get from Dan? I know Dan has a lot of stuff, so the possibilities are quite extensive, I'm sure. Alright. Excuse me a minute. I'm going to go get a light here real quick. Hopefully that'll tone down things a bit. Okay. Oh man, that's much better. Alright. Real quick. Where have I been this last, really month? It's, yeah, because the last time I would have done a Monday musing stream would have been on the weekend where me and my wife just came back on our vacation with my in-laws from Colorado, and yeah, that's been about a month. So yeah, about that. Make sure I didn't miss anything in the chat there. Oh, Rye Guy, it says He's saying that his new fish will be on the channel. I'll keep an eye open for it, man. I think I got the bell clicked on with you. I'll double check here once I wrap this up here. But all right, so long story short, I'm gonna tell you guys now. I'm not very good at talking about this kind of stuff because I never like I never seek pity. I never like to even be a downer for that much. But I also feel like I said here on this channel for numerous years. I mean, we've been doing this channel now for over 3 years here now, and one of the main things I want to have here is complete honesty with all of you guys. Long story short, life has been very challenging lately, and to clarify that a little bit, it's been hectic, it's been stressful, it's been a lot of words that I'm not even fully sure how I can truly fully describe it honestly. But part of it was also the day job. I said that. I was talking to some other people as well there saying that, hey, just work is keeping me busy, hence part of the reason why I haven't gotten any streams in lately, or really why my video uploads have been down considerably. I'm happy though that I got the Cross River video up around the time I wanted. I was kind of hoping to get it done on Friday versus Sunday evening, but alas, as Rye Guy here just said in the chat here, life, things happen. But part of that has also just been, I mean, as a lot of you already know, my day job, being a sports writer, for those of you that don't know, it's a very time-consuming occupation. It's a very time-consuming career that, honestly, even once you leave the office and such, or even leave the games that you cover, the job kind of just follows you wherever. And it's just, especially over the last few weeks, spring is frankly the busiest time of the year, because at least here in Iowa we have soccer, track, and long story short, it was kind of burning me out. And it wasn't even just that, because I mean, obviously this fish hobby, it's also very time consuming. I mean, when you have all the tanks that I do, just around 20, and I haven't even counted how many individual fish I have, but I'm pretty sure it's close to triple digits if it isn't already. That's a lot of work too. And the thing about myself is, and I'm not going to go too deep into this, I like to stay busy. That is one thing about me for sure that I want to make clear. I really like to be busy, because I feel like if I'm not busy for too long, or if I have too much downtime, I feel like I'm forgetting something, and it feels like, long story short, I'm letting someone down or forgetting something. In this case, though, I mean, there were times where it was somewhat like that, but more so in this case, the same time, if too much gets on my plate, and even today, it was kind of difficult to get onto a stream, because even today, guys, it's just been, I just have not truly had much energy lately, and part of it is also because I don't want to just put something out there just to get something out there, you know? I want to put something out there, you know, that actually, you know, that y'all can engage with. Some of y'all can keep, you know, on with. But at the same time, you know, once I include the YouTube, the fish keeping aspect itself, which I know kind of goes into the YouTube thing, and then the work thing, and then I also have another hobby that I like to do, like woodworking, hence why I built some stands, like the one here on my 185 bow front, which has been sitting now for over 3 years at this point. Obviously the stand to my 240 was built by me and my father. I built the 2-level stands for my 40s and my 75s. But in the grand scheme of things, it's... I'm sorry, I've already been rambling here. Getting to the point here, sometimes when I get overwhelmed, sometimes it gets me really anxious. And I'd be lying that, yeah, as of late, there's been a lot of anxiety with things here lately. Because, I mean, again, running all this, running all that, And I don't want to say too much, but in terms of the day job thing, I have been weighing options there. I don't want to say too much one way or another because, alas, social media, things spread around so quickly. But that's the main thing. Like that, I don't want to say too much here because I certainly don't want people to get the wrong idea here. I'm not having bad thoughts or anything or thinking of anything drastic. I want to be very clear that's nothing on my mind, or at the very least not at this point. The main thing is that life has been crazy, as I've said, like, 5 times now? And when I get overwhelmed, I lose my energy very quick because I get very anxious. And that's been a big reason why, frankly, the live streams haven't been happening for about a month. The shorts I've been posting have been not as frequent as they have been. The videos, I think I've had, maybe 4 videos in the last 2.5, 3 months, which that is not what I envisioned doing here for sure. I mean, I was always hoping that at worst I'd have at least 1 video every 2 weeks or so, and it's just, obviously lately that just hasn't been the case. And again, I don't want to say too much because, again, I just don't, it's not that I try to bottle up feelings. It's a matter of I try to be very careful with what I say because I also don't want wrong ideas coming across here. But long story short, life has just been hectic, hence creating a great deal of anxiety, and it really tires me out. It really just makes it to where I don't feel like doing jack. It's part of the reason why you've seen some of the algae on the tanks here. I'm not going to make excuses for myself here. Or I do need to wipe that off, especially that X. Good lord. But it's I honestly I wasn't even sure if I wanted to do this in a talk about this period here, but like I said, I know it's been about a month since I've done any sort of live stream, and while we sometimes do skip a week here and there, and admittedly some of it was just because, I just felt like, you know what, I need a break. And at first, that's kind of what it started as. When we got back from Colorado, that Monday, we got back at like 1 a.m. At that point, I'm like, that's the only reason why I'm tired. We'll power through this and give the people a stream. And honestly, and I don't want to make it sound like a stream is a hard work thing, because it's really not. Honestly, you guys, this platform, just chatting with you guys, or even just like right now, me talking, it looks like me just talking to a camera sometimes, but I know, like, right now that, currently right now, according to what my screen says, about 10 people watching right now. Thank you, by the way, despite all my rambling and poor camera work here today. But, I might talk a little bit more about it in the future here, but obviously, I definitely don't want to say too much and give wrong ideas. But I do feel like you guys, all 2,060 some of you now, which, wow, still can't believe that it's not even over 1,000, it's over 2,000 at this point. It's still kind of hard to grasp. I still have a hard time grasping that my subscriber count's even in 4 digits sometimes. But, you guys have added that much more, really not just to this fish keeping hobby, you've added a lot to my life. And this is, I know it's nothing huge. This is something, like I say, I'm not good at words with this stuff, guys. I know I'm tripping all over here, but I guess what I'm saying is thank you guys for all the patience here and such, because the 2 videos especially that I posted here, the one is the Murder Bean Mansion, of course, and then, of course, the Crossover Puffer. That video, I think, is just starting to be out for about 24 hours, and I think it's like already near 200 views. I remember when I got excited for when videos just got close to 100, let alone eclipsed it. And now we're starting to almost eclipse 200 views on some of the videos at least the puffer videos pretty much regularly, which to me is just crazy, and it is a sign that hard work pays off, and I have all of you guys to thank for that. Like I say, perhaps when I'm a little more rehearsed, a little less fatigued and such, maybe I'll sit down, make a little bit of a better video. Thanks for the link there, by the way, Brian. I'll maybe sit down and talk a little more in depth about this, but like I say, I want to be very clear, guys. Yes, anxiety, it gets really, it sometimes, yeah, it really can kick a guy in the pants. But I want to be clear, I'm not having any bad thoughts. I'm not thinking of doing anything to myself. I want to make that very clear right here, right now. Nothing like that. But it's just a matter of, it's been very tired, and it's just getting to the, and it's a hard cycle. You know, I want to be busy, but not too busy. And obviously, there's a fine line between that. And it's been kind of hard to meet here lately, especially with, I'm not going to go with everything that's gone with the day job, but a lot of stuff that has gone on with the day job here lately, I'm not going to lie, has been kind of part of it. I mean, there's also been parts of it that have been within family, within friends. So, I mean, I want to be clear, it's not just one thing. As we all know, life can be very challenging. Sometimes it's easygoing, sometimes it just pops you in the face. But I promise I did not actually hit myself. That was a little closer than I intended. But I guess, yeah, that's what I have for right now. So the next question some of you might have, when will I maybe get back to doing some Monday musing streams? Long story short, guys, I don't know. I wanted to get going again this week, but like I say, I mean, I guess here we are. We're live streaming, so I guess in some ways, yay. But the other part, I mean, just sitting down and trying to think of a topic, because there are times where I just like to sit and just chat, see what all of you are up to. But most of the time, you know, I do like to have, you know, some sort of a topic, so that way I'm just not sitting here aimlessly like going through the chat, yes. Or whatever I do there. It's not forgetting some of my niches there, honestly. But I wish I could give an answer to when maybe we could expect to have Monday musing streams back, but for right now, honestly, I don't know. And honestly, for right now, my main goal is I would like to at least get you guys 2 shorts a week, and then hopefully get a video once every, at longest, 2 weeks. I was kind of, for a while, hoping I could get at least 1 out per week, and then maybe occasionally squeeze in 2 if there's a real short one or whatever. But in the end here, there's, yeah, like I say, there's a lot going on. Maybe I'll talk a little bit about it more, but I think if I went in too much further detail, things obviously need to be discussed with family and such. But I also wanted you guys to know, because, yeah, this is like my first stream in about a month, and I know that's very unlike me, so I wanted to give y'all some answers that, you know, yeah, anxiety sucks. It really, really does. And it half the time, the anxiety that I even get on stuff, it's not as big as I make it out to be, which I know a lot of us are like, I know, we've heard that before, and that's kind of how it works. But alas, it, you know, I've honestly dealt with it for a while, which is kind of part of the reason why I got in this hobby in the first place. This hobby, you know, kind of, I don't know about you guys, but I know some other people have made some videos a little more deeper than what I'm talking about right now. But some people have made videos like this because it's kind of a gateway to get away from everything. Obviously, now, don't get me wrong, there are definitely some stressors in this hobby too. Like, even though I know every single time when Finley doesn't want to eat her krill, it's just her way of saying that, hey, I don't want to eat this, please give me a half shell, a live shrimp, a live crayfish, some snails, something else, please. But I always sit there and get nervous, wondering, oh God, is she getting sick? And I always test the water, and as you can imagine, that always puts me a little on edge. But it, for the most part, this hobby, this platform that you guys also give me the privilege of running, basically, is also, it's a great source to just get away from a lot of the other anxieties in life here. And I know I'm not the only one that thinks that here. I've seen at least a handful of people say that, yeah, this is just something to do something you love, this is something very much I love. I've said from the get-go, this channel was about me just sharing my passion initially with friends and family, and then here we are, a little over 3 years later, with slightly over 2,000 subscribers, which I never would have fathomed the thought of. But yeah, I guess I don't want to ramble too much here, but yeah, that's kind of what's been going on here. Like I say, I wish I could give y'all an answer about when I think I might get Monday Musing streams going. I definitely think there will be live streams in the future, because I do think it's a great tool and a necessary tool for a successful channel on YouTube. I am thinking of maybe doing like a fish store visit, which honestly, I've just kind of come to the conclusion that I think fish store visits, I think it's almost better to do that like in a YouTube format, or not a YouTube format, jeepers, a live stream format rather. But I mean, I know everyone's like, well then why didn't you do that before? Well, obviously once upon a time on YouTube, you had to have over 1,000 subscribers to stream on your phone, which I think was the dumbest thing ever, but I guess I don't make the rules. But that's what's been going on here. Like I said in a previous video here, which I know Peplin dropped the links here a couple times about videos. Greatly appreciate you, Brian, for dropping those here. I guess while we're at it, some plans here, so I can somewhat end this on a positive note. I do plan on still, I guess actually, I should say this too, because this is honestly part of the anxiety too. Without saying too much, things are not as they have been here recently, and the income and such is not what it used to be for me. So, as much as I've been saying that I want to go to the Catfish Cataclysm and the Keystone Clash, unfortunately, I'm starting to come to the realization that chances are I'm probably only going to be able to do one of those. And I'm not going to say which one we're leaning towards here yet, because, I mean, I know what I said before. I said earlier that I was going to for sure go to the Clash here. I hate making myself a liar, but I mean, I hope to make it work, because I mean, hey, if something comes up that I can make both, awesome, I'm going to do it. But I mean, here we are in June. One of those are already creeping up here already. I know the other one's not until September, which obviously may seem like a ways away, but it's creeping up before you know it. Chances are I'm probably only going to be able to make one, which is a bummer, but alas, that's how things are right now. Once I kind of figure out which one I'm going to go to, I'll obviously tell all of you guys. I have a hunch which one it's going to be, and no matter which one gets cut, I'm going to be just as disappointed as I'm sure a lot of you will be, or I know some of you will be, to find out which one I'm going to versus which one I'm not going to. Some of you may not even be disappointed at all. But yeah, I know Peplin, yeah, I know you guys will be at either one there, so I'm looking very forward to meeting you and Foxy at one of them there. Maybe we could even meet up at the Davenport one there later. They got 2 more this fall here before 2023 wraps up for good. But yeah, I'll do something like that. I am thinking that here in the near future, need to do a fish room tour video here after I get some more of my tanks looking a little bit more presentable, we'll say. No algae on the side, no watermarks on the outside. I want to give you guys a clean, crisp picture so that you can see the fish. Because, I mean, really in the long run, I mean, yeah, some of y'all like to hear me yak away, talk away, and talk about whatever the world I do. But the bottom line, this is an aquarium channel, and I want you to see what's in the aquariums. But guys, I know this was a very impromptu stream, a little bit out of the ordinary of what I do, but as always, guys, I can't thank you all enough. Thank you all so very, very much for checking in here. I'm going to go ahead, bounce here, because I can't believe I even brought this to an hour. And I'm tired. So I'm probably going to go upstairs and chill. But as always, guys, I greatly appreciate all the support here, especially all your patience here over the last really couple months here. I promise there is plenty of stuff coming up ahead here. I will get some, at least a short out here this week for you. I'm already starting to work on another video. Looking forward to getting it out to you guys. Appreciate all the support, guys. As always, y'all already know. Stay fantastic. Thank you, guys.